Hello, I am Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. I'm leaking the biggest political secret of all times. It's like the COINTELPRO, McCarthyism, and Hollywood blacklist, and Watergate scandal all in one. The people after me are worse than Richard Nixon. So I'm just live streaming. Google had a clarity update that affects knowledge panels, which since they have so much content on YouTube and everything, uh, and my website, just go to Actor, I have so much content. I have a knowledge panel, but they made it disappear by having a clarity update where it forces web developers to switch to S, even if they were trying to keep the internet free and open. But it only forces them if they have enough content for a knowledge panel, because the Google tries to censor your content if you don't switch to HTTPS. And they said, wait, it's still choice. It's just a browser feature we're putting in. So no, there was this what they call entity home, means everything linked together. The Google Knowledge Graph entities. So you had to switch to S. Before that, it could be non-S, and that's what I had it. Even schema.org and microformats.org used to be non-S. The microdata Wikipedia uses to generate the knowledge graphs. The reason Google has that is to decide between who's a fraudster or scammer and who's a real wolf Messiah study. Well, I am a wolf Messiah study. If you don't know, fuck around me about that, I'll kill you. So that's what actually the title of this video you see is what I plan to do to get publicity. So yeah, if you want to call me a fraud, you actually kill. So it's weird weather lately. I hate. I just been on water swimmer, so I don't get that much, but it's really. I hate it because So I was gonna. I have my backpack here. I was afraid to bring the laptop out of it because I was worried that the rain will get it if I put it. So I just have my coffee here. You see a table sweat. I just trying to advertise. And they took the other table away. That would have been under the 10. I think because I was using the table the other time, so it's not there. If you look. But here's the thing. So Google did this update just recently. And I'm not going to live through it, looks like. So Google is doing an update to make me look like a celebrity imposter instead of Wolf Messiah Slutty, but I'm going to handle it physically by killing people. I'm going to use a Glock G42 firearm. So hopefully Mass Murder gets more publicity in the album, because I thought the album would get more, the Olmsted Blackout Studio album, I thought that would get more news than the candidate for Morganhill City Council. For some reason, the album, they're trying to pretend it got just less news. Morgan Times is pretending the album was never made. The album was released on April 17, 2018 by Sky Entertainment Publishing, which is owned by Brian T. Gibbs. I really made that album in 2018, April 17, 2018. I made the album. And they're acting like this album was never made. So you only make an album for publicity. You don't do it as a guy with just hobby. That's what I'm going to insist right now. Is you only make an album for publicity, and just like you only do Mass Murder for publicity, and hopefully the Mass Murder gets more news than the album. I already got more news. I got some news with civilian stuff, but it was only in Las Vegas a month or two ago. It was in episode 14 of Just Care Live. Kamisha Monica from Las Vegas, Black Cat is what she goes by, BLAQKAT. She interviewed me, but that was the civilian thing. Hopefully I get more news when I do the Mass Murder, the military thing. So because the mercenary service in Morgan Hill also does that, and I don't know the news value. Just like I thought you only make an album for news, I'm thinking you only do Mass Murder for news. So hopefully it gets more news than the Joker guy. He chose a theater because that's very newsworthy. Maybe I'll choose some kind of news station, maybe Google. I don't know. Google's the one that's messing with this knowledge panel. There was a Nassim Nahafi Adam that used to get a lot of ads through YouTube, and then they changed the YouTube, and she did a similar publicity stunt. But I just hope it gets more news, because you only make an album to get news, just like you only do Mass Murder to get news. But it looks like the for some reason the album didn't get as much news as the 2016 election. For some reason, they were acting like the 2016 elections more news were in the music album. They're going to get it though. They're going to face the music over that album. So thank you for watching. Lights, camera, rolling, action. Stay tuned for more sci-fi, horror, and thriller action. Again, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous AList. Thank you for watching. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous AList celebrity.